I'm excited right now. I'm actually legitimately excited today. This is one of those games that like Symphony of the Night. It's a very special game to me because it's also one of those games that made me want to be like a game developer, like much like way back. But yeah, it was a dream that I had back then. It was really like one of my like biggest dreams, and I really tried to try. I wish I could become a game dev. Yeah, I tried very hard back then to try and like become one. It was it was really hard because I don't know. I think I just didn't approach it right. Maybe I don't know. It was it was one of those dreams. It was something that like okay, yesterday I had a collab with Yomi. She asked me like, like what would you be doing? What did you want to do previously before VTubing? And I said, well, I wanted to be a game developer. I wanted to be game design and stuff like that. She was surprised by that. It's something I don't like talk about too oftenly. That topic of me being wanting to be a game developer, it leads into a much more sadder conversation that I'm always worried about like if it'll make people uncomfortable. I'm never uncomfortable by this stuff. It's more so like back in the time when I wanted it was a dream, and then it was a dream that died basically. And like I said, I have no problem talking about it now. I'm over it now. It was like something that I tried so hard for like 5 years trying to get somewhere. I tried to be a software engineer. I did not have the capacity to become a software engineer to, go into like really coding. I love coding. I love doing that, but it was the math portion of like software engineering I could never handle. And it was like it was tough. Coding has math? Yeah, well, no, the software engineering portion has heavy amounts of math. And I'm actually the other way around. Yeah, yeah. That's fine. Everybody is like good at something. And I tried, going away from like coding and like software engineering, and I tried to go into just like straight up game design. Tried to find like courses just for that. And even when I was able to try and get through that, I still was hitting multiple roadblocks constantly, trying to get somewhere. I feel like we all try to pursue something that we're never really sure that we're really good at, but like it you kind of just hit these like roadblocks that just really like bring you down, like just as a person. And it was like for me it was for me it really like heavily affected me because like I was really not at like a good place when I realized like, oh, I did not have the capacity for this. I started like trying I started trying to like basically like I started getting really deep in like depression. And I don't have a problem like talking about this. I really don't. It's always been like a problem like me talking about it because it's like, oh shit. Like do I want to be vulnerable with people? Do I want to be vulnerable on stream? And I think it was something my friend yesterday told me like, no. Do it. Do it. Be vulnerable with the people. When it's really hard when your dreams die and you have to just accept that, and then just after that, just a few years of just like not really certain where I needed to go with my life. I was really just not certain where to go, or like, yeah, like where to really like where it was I wanted to, where I wanted to just what I wanted to do. And so I ended up just turning to like VTubing, and I turned to like streaming in general. And I think it's honestly one of the best decisions I've ever made. Cause before streaming, my confidence fucking low. Real low. Then you guys you guys honestly have like brought my confidence up way fucking higher than where I was before. Before I didn't feel like I had any worth as like a human being. And you know, like I didn't have any like skills, I didn't have any like value as a person. And here's the thing, don't ever think like that, because that's never true. Everybody has some value. Everybody does. And it was the reason why also like I chose, you know, the whole zombie aesthetic as a VTuber. Like I chose this. Like I chose this for a reason. I'll check it in a second, Damien. I chose this, like I chose the zombie for a reason. It was just because like, oh, you know, I've gone through loss. I've hurt myself. I've gone through pain. But I'm still trying to find value in myself. And I think that's sort of what I want to try to represent, I think, on stream. What I want to try to represent to you guys, you know? It's that, you know, your life, whatever life that you probably tried to pursue, whatever you just had before, even like a zombie, if you die, you can rise back up again. I know that sounds cringy when I say it like that, but it was honestly what I really thought about. It was honestly what I really what was going through my mind. It's like, hey, your dreams can die, and you know, it's not cringe in context. Yeah, it's not cringe in context. But now I'm much happier. I've reached the stage where I'm actually much happier with myself. And honestly, it's really it's thanks to you guys. You guys really brought me up. Thank you for the